First tonight at 6, the debate rages on over how disabled workers should be treated as the state's purse strings pull tighter. It's a change that will impact thousands of mentally disabled people and their families in Wisconsin.
Whether that change is good or bad depends on who you talk to. Last night on News 3, we told you about concerns the operators of sheltered workshops have over a plan to cut funding for them. They say it'll leave many of their clients without jobs. And today, we hear from the other side of this, programs that are geared toward getting individuals jobs in the integrated community. And News 3 reporter Dave Delozier joins us with more on what that change would mean, Dave.
Yeah, Eric and Michelle, you know, this change is really a result of a U.S. Supreme Court ruling in 1999, the Homestead decision. That ruling requires persons with mental disabilities to be placed in an integrated community setting after giving sheltered workshops 15 years to comply. If they don't, in the next 5 years, their funding will be cut because the sheltered workshops do not fit the integrated model.
So Brenda has worked in the assessor's office for 14 years.
And if you want to know how Brenda Sunbakken feels about her work, her smile is your answer.
And she brings a smile to everybody's faces that she sees.
2 days a week, Brenda does data entry.
And she's a good worker. She's very dedicated. She rarely takes a day off. And she just brightens our day when she comes in.
Brenda was placed here by Community Work Services, an organization that has been placing people in jobs for 30 years in Dane County.
Well, it brings them a sense of belonging.
Sarah Cutler is the executive director of the private nonprofit organization. They are representative of the model the state of Wisconsin wants sheltered workshops to follow to get workers out into integrated community settings.
Public policy has shifted to really reflect that people with disabilities should be able to live, work, and make choices about their lives, just like people without disabilities.
Over the next 5 years, traditional sheltered workshops will need to transition to integrated community settings or lose Medicaid funding. The change has operators of the sheltered workshops and some of their clients they serve worried that it will leave them without a job. Cutler says that is not what they have found.
We have found that if they can work in a workshop, they can work in the community. We work with over 90 employers. We have 82 clients, and we can structure their schedule in a way that makes it possible for them to work in the community.
We do believe that for the vast majority of folks who would like to work, that there is a place for them.
Now, while there are several very successful organizations in Dane County placing individuals in an integrated community setting, that is not the case throughout the state. In other parts of the state, sheltered workshop model is the only model that's available for those individuals with mental disabilities. And Eric and Michelle, over the course of the next 5 years, the state is going to be working with those communities to make sure that those job opportunities do exist for everyone.
Yeah, something, of course, we'll keep our eye on. Thanks, Dave.
Yes, you betcha.